You have a lot to say about the benefits of a Roth IRA. What are the risks?
Well, the risks are somehow, way, shape, or form, you go to a substantially lower tax bracket in the future. In other words, if you were in the 12% tax bracket today, very common tax bracket for about 80% of Americans, and somehow, if you've got $1 million in that IRA, now I don't know how you're going to do this, but if it were possible that Congress said, you know what, we're not taxing any withdrawals from IRAs ever again, so you could pull that money out at a zero tax rate in the future or even a 5% tax rate, well then,
you lost.
You would lose out if you had converted it.
Yeah.
However, because of what's called RMDs, and this is what some people say, well, I'll only take out a little bit and I'll keep myself in that bracket. I only need a little supplemental income. No, the government forces you to take out. So if you have $1 million in IRA and you're 60, by the time you hit RMD age, if you haven't touched that IRA, that would be 75 today, Chip. Another year and a half, you've probably more than doubled that account. Now you're going to have 2.5 million. Your first withdrawal, right? Your first single withdrawal is going to be over $100,000 in that example. You would have to take $100,000 fully taxable income, which now makes all that Social Security taxed up to 85% of it, and again would trigger those IRMA penalties we just talked about.
Yikes.
So there are very little risks to converting money to a Roth. The worst case you do is break even if tax rates stay the same for the rest of your life.